quick disclaimer before we get into today's episode. There will be a little machinima for story progression in the middle of this episode today. So if you are just listening into your headphones, please tap over when that pops up so you can enjoy the cinematics that I have prepared for you guys today. A machinima is essentially like a music video for The Sims. So I hope you all enjoy it. It's definitely something you need to see if you're into the story with Gabby. So yeah, just go ahead and tab over and I hope you enjoy it. Hey guys, it's Shiipty and welcome back to the channel for another part of my Sims 4 series, Life with Gabby, New Beginnings. So I am literally recording this right after I did the previous recording, and we are here at Marco's house because a lot happened last night, guys. So Aldo was here. He stayed the night with his dad. As you all know, it was Winterfest, and he wanted to stay here because he's missed his dad, and last Christmas he didn't get to spend it with his dad. He spent it with his mom. So Aldo's very sad because last night he overheard his dad and his fiance arguing, and they had been throwing things. There was clothes thrown on the floor. She was like, "You get out of my house. I want you to leave." And he was like, "Let's just sit down and talk about it," because she was aggravated at the fact that his mom just showed up and wanted to stay. And that was not Marco's issue. He didn't mean for her to show up here. He wasn't to blame for that. She kind of just showed up. Samaria, she was arguing with Marco and she's just like, "I'm so sick of your lifestyle. It's so hectic. It's so crazy." And he's like, "Are you for real? We're supposed to have our rehearsal dinner tomorrow. And then as in today. And we're supposed to get married later this week. Like, what do you mean you're sick of me? Like, you already knew what this was." So it's been really crazy. Marco's been really sad. He's got a lot on his mind. He's worried about his mom and, just all this stuff with his mom popping up. And that's what I mean by he's worried about his mom. Like, all this stuff just popping up suddenly. It's a lot to take in. Like, Marco's got a lot of feelings going through his head right now. He doesn't know what to think. And it's just been a lot. But Aldo's been trying to kind of cheer himself up, but he's just really sad. Like, there's a lot happening. There was food thrown last night. There was, just a bunch of stuff broken. And she stayed at her mom's last night, but she came home this morning so she could go to work. And I'm talking about Samaria. And, Marco's just been crying a lot in bed, and he actually is going to go over here and have a cry again. And Aldo is going to be the sweetheart that he is. And, he's seen his mom cry a lot. So he is going to invite his mom over. And he's going to be like, "Mom, you need to come over here and check on Dad. He's been in bed crying all day. He was supposed to go to work today. He didn't go to work, and I didn't want to go to school because I was worried about him. So, Mom, can you please come by? Like, I'm really concerned. Look at him. Big boy." He's like, "I need you to come, Mommy. I don't know what to do about Daddy. He's just really upset, and I'm scared. Like, I feel bad for him, and he just doesn't look to get good." And Gabby's like, "Oh, honey, I'll be right over." Look at Gabby. Why is she angry? "You okay, girl?" She's like, "Nobody had better been yelling at my son." Like, she is fueled. She's ready. She's concerned more so that her son was over here and Samaria was just yelling at him. But that's not the case. We're going to tell our mom, "Hey, Mommy, I'm okay. Let's come over here and try to calm her down because I don't want her, being angry and upset at our dad." So I just saw it. Where was it? Oh my God. So Aldo is going to try his best to calm his mom down. He is so worried about her coming in with this mindset. He's like, Mommy, it's okay. I'm okay. It's Daddy. I'm worried about Daddy." And she's like, "Okay, honey, I really thought I was going to have to come up in here." Y'all see she's happy now. And we're going to brighten her day by saying "I missed you and everything, but I really need you to go in here and talk to Daddy. He's been really upset and he's just..." Oh, she's like, "You should be in school. This is not your place." And he's like, Mom, breathe. Here's Dad. He's been having it really hard. Please talk to him." Marco's like, "Hey, Gabby, what's up? How's it going?" She's like, "Hey, Marco, are you okay? I came by because Aldo called and, I'm just worried about you." Okay, so it looks like we might be moving this conversation inside. It's quite cold outside. I don't want all my Sims to be freezing. But I believe that Gabby's going to try to come in here and try to cheer up Marco and talk to him. He kind of explained to her what happened. And Gabby's like, "Marco, I'm really sorry. I'm here for you. And you just try to keep your head up, buddy. It's okay. Always remember, even though it's a cloudy day, the sun will shine again. And she's like, you just need to talk to her and explain to her that it wasn't your plan to invite your mom over. She kind of just showed up, and if she loves you, she will understand that. And Marco's like, he's just thinking, he's like, wow, like, I cannot believe Gabby is really like doing this for me. She's here for me and she's comforting me and she's telling me it's not my fault. And even though I've been so bad to her in the past, like, here she is still trying to make sure that I'm okay. And he's like, you're right, Gabby. I guess I need to talk to her, but I just don't think that that's going to go well. And he's venting to her now. He's like, I'm thankful to have you in my life, and I'm so sorry for all the pain that I've caused you in the past, and I hope you can forgive me for that. And Gabby's like, I'm already past that. Marco is so fine. Like, I forgave you a long time ago. Looks like she's squeezing in some work now. But, you know, he's like, thank you so much for coming over and checking on me. And Gabby's like, of course, you know, I'm always here for you, Marco. Just whenever, just call me, okay? And I love that, you know, they're good friends and they have this good relationship. Oh, Gabby, I love you. She's such a sweet soul. I love Gabby. Alrighty, guys, so it is later in the afternoon, and well, later in the night, and it is Marco and Samaria's rehearsal dinner. And Marco saw everyone come in. He greeted every single guest, but he is now kind of wondering where Gabby is. She's running a little behind. You know, she was supposed to be here. It started, I believe, at like 5 o'clock, and he still has not heard from her. So he's just a little bit concerned. And, you know, Marco's like, this is definitely not like Gabby to like not be on time. So he's like, maybe I'll just wait out here. Maybe she'll show up soon or whatever. But Marco's just really excited to see her because of all that she helped him with earlier. And you guys know, like, Marco has like a little soft spot for Gabby, so you know, he's just hoping that she'll show up. So he's gonna go back in here and get a drink really quickly and probably come back out and wait for her to show up. But while we wait, I wanted you guys to see something. So this is none other than Marco's mom, and it looks like, you know, Gabby's mom kind of helped her clean up, and Marco's really happy to see that his mom looks a lot like all the pictures that his uncle showed him. And so I want to come over here and try to apologize to her for, you know, our bad blood that we have. And I want to just try to enthuse about our party and get to know her a little bit better, and hopefully get our relationship into a good standing point. Because, you know, Marco's like, hey mom, you know, you look really good. I'm happy to see, you know, you like this. And she's like, it's good to see you too, honey. And I'm, you know, she's a little tense because she's nervous as to how this conversation is gonna go, but you know, she's gonna try to be positive for her son and try to just not overthink it. I think she's overthinking things right now, so she's a little concerned. You know, so she's just worried. But I want to give a toast to my mom and just be like, hey, you know, this is for my mom. She has been through so much, and we've been through so much together. So mom, this is for you, and I'm just so proud as to how far you've come. And look at her, she looks like she's gonna get emotional. And guys, if you don't think that Marco looks just like his mom, what's wrong with you? Like, they look identical. And it looks like Samaria is on her way up here. I guess she wants Marco to come down and socialize, but he's like, hey, I'm catching up with my mom right now, you know. And she's like, cheers, honey. Aw. And Samira's like, okay, well, at least try to come down soon and socialize. Like, our guests are wondering where you're at. We haven't heard from you. And, you know, your friend just got here. And he's like, what? Gabby just got here? And why would she just call her my friend? Like, that's kind of weird. But I'm gonna have Marco go down and look for Gabby and see where she's at. Hopefully, maybe we can pan down here and see Gabby ourselves. That way we know where to go. I'm still not seeing Gabby. Is she out back? Oh, she is out back. It looks like she's trying to dance and have a good time. Okay, so maybe we can come down here and chit chat with her and see what's going on. Or we can dance with Gabby. I want to come down here and grab her though and talk to her and possibly apologize to her. Okay. We can apologize to her, I guess, for something. I don't know what happened, but maybe it's because he kept texting her and he was wondering where she was. But oh, y'all, look, Granny got the moves. She over here just breaking it down. Like, so cute. So guys, what did you think of that machinima? That was a lot of information and a lot of crazy stuff to take in, but I'm sure you guys are like, oh my gosh, Diego's back? What? Yes, Diego is back, and Diego looks a lot different. As you all know, it's been a while. I would say at this point, it's probably been almost a year since she's heard from him, if not a year and a few months. But she hasn't heard from him in a while. And there's just a lot of emotions. Like, Gabby's dealing with this, called off engagement, break up with Thomas, like, she just doesn't know what to think. She broke up with Thomas because she was feeling smothered, as you all saw in the last episode, and she just couldn't take the whole everyone saying, it'll be okay, just deal with it, like things will fit itself into your life, like it'll be fine. She couldn't take it anymore, so she called things off with him, and now she's going to be staying the night here. Oh, hang on, y'all. Oh, okay, Diego. Okay. Y'all, when did Diego get fined? Like, a fine wine. He's not the little curly-headed Diego that we knew. Okay. But back to all seriousness. So she just couldn't take it anymore, and she had to split from that situation. And then you all saw, but Marco also called off his engagement to Samaria, and I don't know if they're on a break or what's gonna happen, but they just aren't doing well, and it's kind of sad because you all saw Samaria, she was dealing with her things, but I think that Marco arguing with her and everything was just really hard. I'm gonna have Gabby come out here and relax on the bench. She just really wants to get in the bed and cry. Diego told her just to make herself at home, and he said that we could catch up in the morning, so I guess there's a lot to tell Gabby because he did not tell her anything, you know, when they got here. I know that he said that he wanted to talk to her when they got back, but the drive was a little far from the, you know, the town. But this is where Diego lives in Tartosa. And also, oh my gosh, I never noticed this. I think it's from Eco Lifestyle. But this is where he lives in Tartosa. I'll show you guys his house really quickly. It's really nice, and he just kind of like tucked away in this nice little area right here. But yeah, this is where Diego has been living, and he likes it out here. It's very quiet. You know, his moms, they come to visit him, and they were actually up here not too long ago. I'll go ahead and give you guys like the full story, full spiel, is that how you say it? As to where Diego has been. But Diego basically, after him and Nina kind of were just like, yeah, you know, this is weird. Like, we are not supposed to be together. Diego wanted to kind of clear his head of Gabby because he knew that she had her own things going on. So he went ahead and he packed up his things and he moved. But before he moved, he and his moms actually went on a trip to Salvatierrada, and he kind of got to meet some of his distant family members that he's not seen in a long time. And it was just a nice little trip for him. He enjoyed himself. And after doing all that, he was like, you know what? I'm gonna move. Like, I think that this will be good for me. So he packed up his things and he moved here to Tartosa. And I hope it says Salvatierrada for the family trip. But he has 2 beds in here, as you all can see, for his guests. And this is typically where his moms stay. When they come in, they'll usually push the beds together. But yeah, he has a bedroom for guests. And I mean, I'm ready to kind of talk to him and see what he's been doing and how life has been treating him. But y'all, Gabby, I really don't know where to go from here, but there was just so much happening. And I mean, she does have like these weird relationships, like her and Thomas, they have a good friendship, but the romance is just awful. And then with Marco, we have like this little bit of love interest. It's weird. And then with Diego, there's like no love interest at all. So I think that maybe he's completely friend-zoned her. He's gotten his time for closure and everything. And yeah, I mean, Gabby's just happy to see her childhood friend. You know, she missed him. She has been wanting to talk to someone she's been wanting to talk to Diego. And just to run into him out of all places, like the wedding venue. He was just walking by the beach because he would go on walks, you know, just to clear his head. He realized it was good for him. So, she's thinking of Aldo. So he used to go on walks by the beach, and he was out for his walk for the night, and he saw her in the distance, and he was like, there's no way that's Gabby. And of course, he got closer, called her name, and she ran into his arms and hugged him. And you guys saw it. She just asked him where he's been and how much she's needed him, but she also needs to look at the fact of like when Marco was sad, he needed her. I mean, not Marco, when Diego was sad, he needed her. So it's just crazy. But yeah, y'all, what do you think is gonna happen to Marco and Samaria? Like, I think they're officially done, But where does he live? Because that's her house. That's not Marco's house. That's her house. I mean, Marco could always go back to where he lived before with his uncles, but that would be a whole fixer-upper. And the apartment that he and Gabby used to live in is no longer available. So I really don't know what he's going to do. Oh, she's trying her best to feel better. I'm actually going to have her call the sadness hotline and talk to them before she goes to sleep. Maybe they can help her kind of cheer her mood up a little bit. But yeah, there's a lot happening, y'all. I told y'all that this would happen. But I hope y'all liked Marley's makeover too. I feel like Gabby's mom did a really good job. Like, Laura helped her. She took her shopping and made sure she had an outfit to wear to the rehearsal dinner. But Marley was even like, what is going on? Like, what happened? She's really shocked as to the situation that transpired at the rehearsal dinner. But I mean, I think that things will fix themselves or just kind of work themselves out, essentially. Hopefully, at least for Marco's sake. And I mean, like, especially, oh, she's feeling a little better after that. I'm happy that she's feeling better. But yeah, I mean, I just worry about Samaria's daughter too, because Marco was living in that house with her for so long. So I'm sure she looked at him as like a father figure, but it's just crazy and there's just so much. But it looks like Gabby can't sleep, so I'm gonna just let her sit out here by the fire and just kind of chill for right now. But yeah, I will see you all in the morning. Alrighty guys, it is the next morning and Diego and Gabby are in the kitchen cooking together. He let her borrow some of his clothes last night to sleep in because obviously, y'all, she don't have no clothes here, so she needs to borrow something to wear. And he let her borrow his sweatshirt, his sweatpants, and some slippers even. And she slept pretty good. You know, she woke up and Diego was like, hey, Gabby, let's make some breakfast. You know, I've been wanting your pancakes for a long time. Like, you know, let's do it. And Diego is not having the best of luck helping Gabby with the batter, but he's trying his best and that's all that matters. But I'm so excited to see these two kind of reconnect and talk to one another. She's been waiting to talk to Diego. Like, she barely slept last night. But let's grab a serving together. Oops, I clicked grab a serving again. Grab a serving together so y'all can eat. Gabby, can you stop eating them pancakes? I guess he's gonna get his own. Okay, that works. All right, I'll sit back down. He's like, let me get another serving of these pancakes. Oh, he's sad. He must feel bad for Gabby also. Aw. But I want to talk to him. They're eating their pancakes. So sad. Let's complain about cloudy weather. Me right now, because it's been so cloudy lately. But I want to ask him for advice, and I also want to have a deep conversation with Diego. Like, so what happened? Where have you been? You guys know now, but I mean, Gabby still has no idea as to why Diego kind of just suddenly left. And she's like, so this was been going on with me. So what happened to you? It was like almost like you just died and you just disappeared. And he's like, well, essentially my old self, I did feel like I said goodbye to my old self and I buried the person who I was. And he's like, I just needed time for myself, Gabby. It wasn't anything to do with you. It was definitely all me, and I'm just feeling so much better. Look at them, y'all. Look at them laughing over the breakfast. Like, she's so happy to see him. She could care less about these other problems. I mean, of course, they're still in the back of her head. Like, you know, she's like, I broke up with Thomas, but I got my best friend. Like, that was a positive. So she's still boo-hooing and everything, but like I said, she's just happy to see her friend as well. So we're gonna gossip, and she's gonna be like, so are you seeing anybody? You got anything fancy going on, like, in your life? You got a job? What do you do? Like, I want to know where you work. She's like, tell me everything. He's like, of course, Gabby. So ask about career. I really want to know what he's doing. I really value the time we spend together. I think it's made us closer than ever. Gabriella has learned that Diego is a spy captain at Sims. What? SIMS. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Wow, he has really been like, doing the thing. So I want to kind of ask him, is there anything to do here? Like, while we're here, we might as well explore, right? Like, go see some stuff. I have still yet to explore this world. I'm gonna throw the rest of those pancakes in the fridge. I hope they went in the fridge or in the sink. But Gabby's just gonna use the bathroom, and I think she's gonna get dressed. We do have some clothes, but it's just what Gabby had in her bag or in the car. So let's go ahead and change into, we're going to take a PTO day today, actually. So we'll take PTO. Oh, it's New Year's Eve. Y'all, the last time we saw Diego, I feel like was New Year's Eve when they were about to share a kiss and then they never shared that kiss. But let's change her outfit. I'm just going to do it through MC Command Center because that's the easier way. So I feel like Gabby would have brought with her just something simple. So is it warm? It's cold outside. Crap. What do y'all think that she would have brought with her? Just something casual, maybe like her workout outfit. I feel like that would make sense. Like, it's easy to pack. So yeah, we'll put her in this. She's kind of freshened up, and Diego, I think that you should get some clothes on as well. But I do want to hug him and just ask for love advice. Really, he can give me love advice? Oh my god. I wonder what he'll tell her. And I want to have Gabby kind of you're gonna compliment his style, sure. But I want to have them hug. You know, it's been a long time. I've missed him. Oh my gosh, it feels so good to have Diego around again. Like, this is insane. But yeah, they're just kind of catching up and talking to one another, and she's asking him for advice now about the romance, and he's just focusing on this game, but at the same time he's still listening to her, y'all. It looks like they have a little sentiment here, so let's see what that is. Probably cooking together. Yes, growing closer from quality time, friendly advice, and cooking together. Wow, this is so good. They're doing so well. Aw, he's like, I'm just so happy to see you, Gabby. Like, I know the situation and the circumstances are not that great, but just to have you back here is just so nice. But I want these two to kind of go on a walk together. I would like to explore this tree over here. So let's go here together. Gabby's probably going to try to change out of her outfit that I just put her in. If she does, I'll just put her back in her outfit I gave her. But Diego, I hope that you'll come with me. Are you on your way, buddy? Yeah, he's coming. He had to lock the door. But he told Gabby just to cross the bridge. Oh, he's running to catch up with her. He's like, just cross the bridge, Gabby. The tree's right over here. And you know, I'll just give you a tour of the town. She's just excited to, you know, be out. She's feeling energized and adventurous because she's in a place that she's not familiar with, and she's got her friend, and it just feels like old times, you know. He is so fast. Maybe I need to like run because he must do this a lot. But oh my gosh, this tree is so huge. Wow. I was like, oh my gosh, this looks weird. It kind of looks like two people, but it also looks like boobs. Maybe we can express admiration. She's like, wow, this nature is so pretty. She's feeling good, y'all. Like, she has not been able to work out for a while, so that little walk just made her feel like really good. Share a night on the town spirit. He's like, would you like to stay and, you know, maybe hang out with me tonight? I can pay for everything. You don't have to worry about it. Like, I'll definitely treat you. And she's like, Diego, you got yourself a deal. As long as you take me to a good restaurant, like, I'm game. And he's like, of course, I got you, girl. Like, we can go out and we can get something to eat and have a good time. And she's gonna, you know, do an impression. And I would love to joke about old times and give them a hip bump. Oh my gosh, they're so corny. Look at how cute. They're so precious. And I know some of you guys are really big shippers for Diego and Gabby, so I'm sure you're excited to see Diego again because blast from the past. You're so fun to be around. I really enjoy spending time with you. I hope you feel that way about me too. Aw. Let's have them come down here together. I think, she just keeps getting like these bursts of sadness, and it's just really upsetting. But I hope that she can kind of, you know, keep putting it to the back of her mind to feel better, because it kind of sucks that she is sad, and, you know, Diego's trying his best to make her happy. I'm not saying it's wrong that she is sad. Like, she is, like, her feelings are valid. But I feel bad because Diego's probably like, dang, I'm not doing that great of a job if she's still upset. But, you know, she feels bad too because she doesn't want him to think like she's not enjoying her time with him. But I want them to build a sand sculpture together, make sand sculptures, and then she can also draw in the sand. I forgot about this. Draw a heart in the sand together. Aww. Let's draw smileys in the sand together. I feel like that's more appropriate because I don't think that Gabby's really thinking about love right now. She's more so anti-love at the moment, but hopefully things will, you know, get better for her. Let's try to draw a smiley face. He's like, Gabby, how about you try to smile a little bit? She's like, here's your smile. He's like, it's okay. I mean, I understand that you're going through a lot, and there's no pressure, you know. We're just gonna hang out today, listen to some good music, and just try to have a good time. And she's like, I can sing for you if you'd like. He's like, you've never been the best singer, but I appreciate the sounds. Oh, can they get in the water together too? We can. Swim around together. That might make her feel a little bit better. I know you guys are like, wow, this is like really tedious stuff. So let's just doing basic things. Hey Gabriella, we would love to have you join BFF. What do you think? He's like, I need to check on my mom and text her really quickly. Oh, these two are gonna go get in the water together. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. This world is so pretty. It's really beautiful out here. I love it. I have the pack obviously, but I haven't explored it here too much, so it's interesting. Who's that? Okay, for a second I thought that was Marco, and I was like, how did he know we were here? He walks off. But let's have Gabby splash him. Maybe we can put her in a playful mood and get her to feeling a little bit better. And I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited for their friendship to, you know, start over again. And it's almost like just a fresh start for Gabby. And I think that that's great for her because she needs it after all this, like being in a relationship and having that serious relationship with Thomas and then things just not working out. It's good for her. Well, guys, this episode has been long enough. I have tortured you all with the long episodes for the past 2 episodes, but I hope that it was everything you guys imagined and more. I hope you enjoyed these 2 episodes. Life with Gabby is not ending anytime soon, but I just wanted to give you guys like a really big push in the story direction. And just, I've been missing Diego so bad. I had to hurry up and make this happen. So I hope that you all enjoyed this episode and the previous episode. And yeah, I will talk to you all very, very soon. Let me know how you're feeling about Diego being back and like the shivers of Diego. How you feeling? Alrighty guys, I'll talk to you all next time.